right all his career. He's seen different roles. He's been kind of came off the bench early. He was a starter. Came off the bench a little bit later. Then not playing as much, but being a great teammate, supporting his guys. So we're happy to welcome him here to New Orleans.
How important is it to have a guy like that who has the kind of credentials and resume that he has?
Yeah.
Understand his role at this point in his career in the NBA, accepting that, that 15th spot, if you will.
It's extremely important. Those guys like DeAndre, they really mold some of your younger players when they come into the NBA. They help mold them because they're so hands-on. Their teammates, they can teach them how, hey, this is a young fella, this is how we dress. This is how, let's go get a nice meal. And they just showing them the ropes of, being a pro at this level. And it goes a long ways.
They're going to ask about the opponent tonight. I want to focus on you, though, as far as Wednesday night. I know it was a tough stretch in the third quarter, but offensively, other than that little hiccup, did you like the way you played as far as pace and moving the ball and the way the offense flowed? We
did. We loved some of our moments in that game. A lot of them were really good. We got up and down the floor. I thought we did a great job starting the game off with deflections and steals, rebounding the ball, attacking the paint. So a lot of positives. One of the improvements for our group that we talked about is we can share the ball even more. Some especially when we're getting down there. And tonight it'll be the same. You got a guy that's going to track you every time you attack the basket. Those kickouts will be there.
And when going back to DeAndre, I know about the intangibles, but basketball-wise, what's he bringing to this team?
Well, he still has, basketball left in him. I remember a few games last year where, they didn't have some of their centers. He stepped in, big-time double-doubles. He takes care of himself, healthy eater, works, great teammate. So he just brings a lot on and off the floor. But basketball-wise, he's a communicator defensively. He can protect the basket. He understands what we're trying to run offensively because he's old enough where he's seen everything by now. So we're still getting him acclimated, but he brings a ton of experience to our group.
No doubt. So we'll see when we will see DeAndre Jordan in action in a Pelicans uniform. In the meantime, we'll get you ready for the Pelicans and Spurs for reals now. John DeShazer, Ty Graffanini will have the call. That is next on the Pelicans Radio Network.
Pelicans warm-up was brought to you by Morris Bart. If you know, you know. Hancock Whitney, official bank of the New Orleans Pelicans. SeatGeek, get your seat in a seat. And by Smoothie King, rule the day.
The Toyota Trucks Game Day sales event is on, and there's no one key to victory. You need strength. You need power. You need agility. You need a team that shows up ready to win. And Toyota Trucks, yeah, they bring the full roster. The Toyota Tundra and Tacoma are built for it all. Kick off the season with big savings during the Toyota Trucks Game Day sales event. But hurry, these deals won't last forever. Toyota, let's go places. See packages and options at toyota.com for feature availability.
I'm Clint Romig with Marsh McLennan Agency. We provide business insurance, employee health and benefits, and private client insurance solutions to organizations and individuals. We combine the personalized service model of a local consultant with the global resources of the world's largest insurance broker, Marsh McLennan. Here in New Orleans, we have deep roots throughout Southeast Louisiana that go back over 80 years. At Marsh McLennan Agency, we know more than just insurance. We know New Orleans. Marsh McLennan Agency is a proud partner of the New Orleans Pelicans. Visit us today at marshmma.com.
I don't want to touch base or circle back anymore. I want to charter a boat and go fishing with my friends. I don't want to make a to-do list. I want to make a to-eat list. I don't care about a PowerPoint. Give me a juke joint. It's time to cut loose and lose track of time, billable and otherwise, altogether. Play Coastal and go have some fun for fun's sake.
For more information, visit coastalmississippi.com.
At Ochsner Health, we're more than just a healthcare provider. We're your neighbors, committed to serving Louisiana through every season of life. Whether we're caring for generations of your family or keeping you safe during weather events, we remain on the front line. dedicated to providing the care you expect from Louisiana's #1 hospital. Because at Oxner, our purpose is people, and we are committed to keeping our patients and communities strong and healthy. Learn more or schedule an appointment at oxner.org/schedule.
Hey, this is Brian Geltzeiler. Wake up early with me in 2007 NBA Coach of the Year, Sam Mitchell, every Saturday morning from 7 to 10 a.m. Eastern as we break down everything NBA on Channel 86.
The following is a presentation of the New Orleans Pelicans Radio Network.
This is what we live for. You gotta fight.
The New Orleans Pelicans Radio Network proudly presents
Deep three from Metry.
Game Day in the NBA.
Up from behind by Zion. By heavens.
Now, with the calls of today's game, the voice of the Pelicans, Todd Graffanini, and Gus Kattengell.
Wow. Of the Smoothie King Center, downtown New Orleans, Louisiana, New Orleans Pelicans basketball is once again on the air. Hi again, everybody. Todd Graffanini with you, along with John DeShazier and Gus Kattengell. We're here to bring you all the exciting action. It's your New Orleans Pelicans with a record of 0-1 this early season, taking on the San Antonio Spurs. They come in at 1-0. Of course, it is the home opener for New Orleans. Pels were in Memphis Wednesday night. Unfortunately, fell to the Grizz, 128-122. 3 quarters, the Pels scored 30 or more points. First quarter, second quarter, fourth quarter. Unfortunately, it was the third quarter that did him in as Memphis outscored New Orleans 41-22. We saw a lot of positives. Zion Williamson played 33 minutes, 28 seconds, 27 points, 9 rebounds, 5 steals to the ledger. Jordan Poole scored 15 points in the first half, unfortunately just 2 in the second, but you saw his capabilities. But it was the rookie, Jeremiah Fears, the 7th pick in the draft, who really made a debut to remember. Zion talks about Fears and what he did.
There were definitely points in the game where, we needed a bucket, and even when the offense broke down, I think he did it 3 or 4 times where he just made some shaking, got to the rack or got to a short jumper. I mean, his name says it all. The brother is fearless. Like I said at the beginning of training camp, he gets better every day.
John, welcome again back to the broadcast, our 7th year together. Look, we expected Zion to do what he did, but I don't think we expected a 19-year-old to basically take the game over in early in the fourth quarter and keep New Orleans in it.
Not at all, but he has a valuable commodity. He can get to where he wants to get to on the floor. He has that handling ability. He's got some shake, as you just heard Zion say, and he is not afraid. And that's the thing that's most impressive about him. He is not in awe of playing against NBA players because he's played against older players his entire life.
Well, I don't think the San Antonio Spurs could have had a better first game as they went to Dallas and beat the Mavericks by 33 points. And they were led by Victor Wembanyama, who missed the last 8 months with a blood clot in his right shoulder. All he did was go for 40 points, 15 rebounds, highlight after highlight, and had basically the entire NBA with their jaws dropped watching it.
Yeah, it's one thing to beat a team. It's another thing to break off a foot in their rear end, and that's exactly what they did against Dallas. I mean, they really took it to them and embarrassed them on their home court. And so that's the kind of thing you don't want to see happen on your home court, on your home opener.
And a very undersized Pelicans team. We'll see what type of defense they can try to stop the 7-7 Wemby with. We'll take a break, come back. Starting lineups, keys, tip-off, home opener in New Orleans. It's the Pelicans and the Spurs, and it's coming your way in the Pelicans Radio Network.
Circle K's new free Inner Circle membership program makes filling up rewarding with everyday fuel discounts. Every fill up makes life a little easier. Sign up for Inner Circle today and save 25 cents per gallon on your first 5 fill-ups. Start saving on fuel now. Download the Circle K app and join today for free.
Pelicans fans, join FanDuel today. You'll get started with $300 in bonus bets if your first $5 bet wins. Play your game with FanDuel, official sports betting partner of the New Orleans Pelicans. 21 plus and present in Louisiana. Permitted parishes only. First online real money wager only. $5 first deposit required. Bonus issued as non-withdrawable bonus bets, which expire 7 days after receipt. Restrictions apply. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem and wants help, call 1-877-770-7867.
I'm Clint Romig with Marsh McLennan Agency. We provide business insurance, employee health and benefits, and private client insurance solutions to organizations and individuals. We combine the personalized service model of a local consultant with the global resources of the world's largest insurance broker, Marsh McLennan. Here in New Orleans, we have deep roots throughout Southeast Louisiana that go back over 80 years. At Marsh McLennan Agency, we know more than just insurance. We know New Orleans. Marsh McLennan Agency is a proud partner of the New Orleans Pelicans. Visit us today at marshmma.com.
Hey Pelicans fans, SeatGeek is here to help you experience all the action. SeatGeek makes it easy to find tickets so you can be a part of all the courtside celebrations this season. Whether you're buying or selling tickets to Pelicans basketball games or to any other live event in New Orleans, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek is the official ticketing partner of the New Orleans Pelicans. The most disruptive idea in ticketing? A ticket that works. Expect the expected. SeatGeek.
9-Inch Nails. Live at Smoothie King Center, February 5th. Get tickets now at NIN.com. 9-Inch Nails. Live in New Orleans. Peel It Back Tour 2026.
Doesn't it make you feel better?
Back in the Smoothie King Center, Todd Gravenini, John DeShazier with you. Get set for NBA action. It's the Pelicans and the Spurs. Time now for your starting lineups. First for the Pelicans, 0-1 on the season under fifth-year head coach Willie Green.
Jordan Poole, 6'4" guard, Michigan.
Herb Jones, 6'7", for Alabama.
Trey Murphy III, 6'8", for Virginia.
Sadiq Bey, 6'8" guard from Villanova.
Zion Williamson, 6'6", forward, Duke University.
So Bey getting the start tonight. He had 13 in the ball game against the Grizz, and he is in the lineup because Yves Missi will not play in tonight's ball game. For the Spurs, they are 1-0 under first-year full-time head coach Mitch Johnson. He took over for Greg Popovich 5 games in last year when Pop had the health concerns, and now Mitch Johnson has the full-time job. They'll go with the same 5 that they had in Dallas when they beat the Mavericks 125-92. Stephon Castle, the reigning NBA Rookie of the Year, will be at the point. He scored 22 in Dallas. Devin Vassell, Julian Champagnie on the wings. Harrison Barnes is going to play his 306th consecutive game tonight. That is number 2 in the NBA as far as consecutive games. And Victor Wembanyama in the middle, all 7 of them, 40 points, 15 rebounds against Dallas. Those are your starting lineups. An active list presented by Morris Bart. For New Orleans, Kevon Looney still out with the sprained knee. Carlo Makovich, lower back spasms. Yves Missi is day-to-day with the right ankle sprain. DeJounte Murray continues to rehab the Achilles. Those are your particulars. Keys and tip next.
Over the last century, United Way of Southeast Louisiana has been the force for good in our community. We've been at the forefront of improving outcomes in education, income, and health for every person, everywhere. Together, with you and our partners at the New Orleans Pelicans, we're rolling up our sleeves and mobilizing the power of people, offering ways for you to create a community strong enough for the next 100 years. Visit UnitedWaySELA.org to join us today.
At Ochsner, we know healing is a team sport. That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Ochsner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Our team of orthopedic and sports medicine specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one: you. Ochsner Andrews Institute. Long live you. For more information, visit ochsner.org/sportsmedicine.
Entergy Louisiana is strengthening our power grid from Lake Charles to Baton Rouge, Metairie to Monroe. Our blueprint covers the state. Nearly 10,000 projects, over 11,000 miles of transmission line. We're reinforcing infrastructure to prepare for stronger storms, reduce outages, and respond quicker when you do need us. We're making stronger connections in every community because together, we power life.
This radio presentation of the New Orleans Pelicans, presented by Smoothie King, is brought to you by Chevron, the human energy company.
No look past the Z. Oh, my God! Oh, he drove it down with a left hand over Jemison. Oh, baby!
You flock around and you will find out.
Energy. We power life.
Z to Murphy. Another deep straightaway three from Tenebra.
Heat check.
New Age Products, official garage and outdoor kitchen provider of the New Orleans Pelicans. And by Smoothie King. Rule the day.
Give it up.
Alley-oop. Hawk from Alvarado.
Hawk for two.
Now, here's Todd Graffinini.
Three-haul.
Ride him, cowboy.
All right, here we go, baby. Pelicans and Spurs from the SKC home opener. Pels in the all blues, New Orleans in white across the chest. White numerals front and back. White jerseys, tops, bottoms for the Spurs with black and silver trim. Pat Frere going to toss it up in the air. Trey Murphy won the tip over Victor Wembanyama. Let's hope that's the start of something good.
That's got to be a great omen.
All right, Pels left to right as you view it on your radio dial. Zion Williamson, guarded by Harrison Barnes. He'll go drive left side and throw it down right over Wemby and one. That's how you start a home schedule.
Punch it, big homie. He got a screen, and he immediately steams to the basket. Wemby attempting to get over that screen, and basically he was held by Jordan Poole.
Oh, my heavens.
He was held by Jordan Poole, but Wemby ends up paying the price.
And Zion said, you know what? I got about 5 of my layups blocked the other night by Jaren Jackson. That ain't going to happen, at least not early on, and Zion misses the free throw.
Oh, flex on him, Z.
Much more of that, please, ladies and gentlemen. An emphatic 2-0 as Wemby sealed off Herb Jones, makes the catch on the left block, and you know what happens after that.
Look, I don't know how the Pels are going to guard him, but you're going to have to pick your poison. Either you play him man-to-man and he goes wild, or you double-team him and get the ball out of his hands.
All right, now Saddiq Bey getting the start tonight, one-on-one with Barnes, get it to Jordan Poole. A left hash mark free is no good. And Wembanyama, the weak side rebound. He had 15 of them against Dallas. Harrison Barnes, Euros into the paint, kick it right corner, Castle for 3, and that's splash. Stephon Castle, coming off a 22-point effort in Dallas, was 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Just like that, it's 5-2.
And the Pels are going with that defensive assignment with Herb Jones against Wemby, so we'll see how that works out.
Herb fouled out in Memphis trying to guard Jaren Jackson. As Zion goes right by Wembanyama again, a flat foot block, and then Zion gets the rebound, goes back up again, and Wembanyama blocks that shot.
They can't make a living against him.
Barnes had it poked from behind by Zion out of bounds. So Wembanyama now has a block shot in 87 consecutive games, and he got 2 for the price of 1 right there.
The thing. On the perimeter, I think Zeke can get around him, but can you get your body into him to prevent the block shot?
90 seconds gone, 5-2 San Antonio. Wembanyama right free throw line extended. Herb Jones in his face. What can he do? He'll pop a jumper around and out. Rebound Murphy. That's really all Herb can do.
Yeah, Wemby's got to help you. He's got to be inefficient. You can't allow him to shoot 15 to 21 as he did against Dallas.
Now Murphy had a bit of a below par game against Memphis. As he'll get Herb Jones, left angle 3, not close. Weak side rebound goes to Champagny. Now straight up the floor, Castle will go coast to coast. Dump it off to Wemby, who dunks it in. Transition defense, that was a big-time bugaboo the other night, John. Big time.
And it can continue to be if you don't rotate defensively and hustle back. You have to.
Now Murphy is grabbed by Castle, didn't call it, get in the dunker spot to Zion, who misses the reverse layup. Our coaching staff wanted a foul. We didn't get it.
I think Wemby got it, or he got the credit for one.
Now Devin Vassell looked like he walked. Instead, they're going to get the Pels on a foul. So, again, Zion had the dunk to start it. Boy, they called Herb on that. See, this is what I'm afraid of. Herb and Wemby just kind of collided in the lane, and Herb got the foul. I don't know if Herb can continue to guard him.
He can't.
Ooh, good tie-up there by Murphy. That's a jump ball.
Yeah, I was about to say, that's got to be.
Wembanyama tried to drive into the lane, and Murphy reached in and grabbed it with both hands. Now, Trey already won a jump ball against Wembanyama. You can make it 2 for 2.
Yeah, so that's a good strategy now. He puts it on the floor. You send the double team to help Herb out.
All right, there are the jump circle down to our left, in front of the Spurs bench.
Well, if he throws this 10 feet, Wemby's going to win it.
It's up in the air. Wemby wins it. It's deflected out to Castle. Repost to Wembanyama. Left free throw line extended. Get up top Champagnie. And a nice job by Zion who deflected entry feed. Steal. Now Poole got free. Down the right baseline and a lefty layup.
Yeah, that's the way you do it. You can get him in transition because you can get him before Wemby gets to the paint to defend. So now you can hustle up and get to the rim.
7-4 San Antonio. Nearly 3 minutes gone. Champagnie played all 82 games a year ago. Get it to Castle. Castle between circles, 9 to shoot. Castle still dribbling with left hand, just stop, pop for 3. Too strong. Rebound taken by Saddiq Bey, who boxed out Wembanyama.
Very nice box out.
Front court Poole, crossover through the legs, another crossover. Gets to the right lane line, dump it off to Z. Whip it up top, Trey Murphy. Hesitation, kick it back out to Bey. And now Poole, cross-court pass over to Hurd, catches it on the right angle. Shot clock at 4. Post, low post, right to Williamson, swinging around to Trey, left angle 3. Ball movement finally rewarded.
Hey, if you rotate, the ball will find the open man if you're willing to give it up.
Murphy was 1 for 6 from 3 the other night, and John, it happened again. We give up a dunk by Castle after a make.
Those are things that can't happen. You got to be able to clean that up. Those are things that just cannot happen.
But they're happening all the time. That's the problem. Bad pass. Z tried to get Poole outside the arc, and then Poole deflected a bounce feed from Wembanyama to Champagnie with his right foot. Kick ball.
Wemby forced that turnover from Zion Williamson. He sees Wemby down there. He's had a couple of shots blocked, and immediately he understands that I might not be able to get this shot up clean.
Well, our stat monitors are haywire.
Season opener.
Yep, 9-7 San Antonio. Castle again to the rim.
Well, he gets a screen, and nobody picks him up off the screen. Wemby with a nice screen down low to clear him out to get him to the paint.
Castle has 7 early points, 11-7 San Antonio. Zion sizing up Wemby. Backing him to the restricted arc. Double pump, throw it up, in with a left hand.
Yeah, if you can get into the shot blocker's body, you can prevent some of the extension of the arms, and hopefully you can get the shot up.
So Zion with 4, 11-9 San Antonio. Castle, left corner pass, Champagnie for 3. Too strong, air ball, rebound Z. Williamson was 1 rebound away from a double-double on Wednesday night. Now he's sizing up Wembanyama again, spins left, had it stripped away and taken by Vassell. Vassell with a 3-on-1, show and go, lay it in.
Well, Z never made it across the court. I understand he's a little flustered with the officiating, but he's got to hustle back defensively. He's felt like he's been fouled a couple of times, and he's talking it over with the rest now.
Now Poole, they're going to whistle away from the ball as Willie Green's going to take a timeout.
Yeah, Z's over debating with the officials right now. You can do that, but you got to get back on defense first.
Take it with him. 6:58 left first quarter. We're off and running. 13 for San Antonio, 9 for New Orleans on the Pelicans Radio Network.
Keesler Federal Credit Union helps Saints fans like you live your way. Whatever your dream may be, whether it's screaming from those perfect game day seats or hosting the ultimate watch party at home, Keesler Federal's got you covered. Sign up today for a free high-earning checking account and enjoy better rates, better returns, and better service. Keesler Federal, the official credit union of the New Orleans Saints.
Membership and credit eligibility required. Federally insured by NCUA.
In basketball, it takes the right team to win. That's why you need a partner like Marsh McLennan Agency. We've been providing business insurance, employee health and benefits, and private client insurance solutions to Southeast Louisiana for 80 years. Marsh McLennan Agency combines the personalized service model of a local consultant with the global resources of the world's largest insurance firm. At Marsh McLennan Agency, we know more than just insurance. We know New Orleans. Marsh McLennan Agency is a proud partner of the New Orleans Pelicans. Visit marshmma.com today.
Hey Pelicans fans, SeatGeek is here to help you experience all the action. SeatGeek makes it easy to find tickets so you can be a part of all the courtside celebrations this season. Whether you're buying or selling tickets to Pelicans basketball games or to any other live event in New Orleans, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek is the official ticketing partner of the New Orleans Pelicans. The most disruptive idea in ticketing? A ticket that works. Expect the expected. SeatGeek.
Hey, come on down to the Smoothie King Center on Monday, October 27th for an exciting matchup against the Boston Celtics. We need you to show up and show out for the squad. Secure your seats now by visiting pelicans.com/tickets. Graf, JD, Gus with you here at the SKC opening night. first of 41 home games. And we are off to a quick start. San Antonio with a 13-9 lead, 6:58 left first quarter.
Yeah, but we're already seeing the Wemby effect. The Pels, 6 points in the paint, 3 for 7 in the paint. That's Victor Wembanyama, who has 3 blocks already, and he's changing the way people look at going to the rim.
That's the thing, John. The block shots are one thing, but what is not in the stat sheet is the shots that he alters because of his mere presence in the lane.
He caused the turnover from Zion Williamson simply by being there because he's already blocked a couple of shots. So that's the thing. If you got him on the floor, do you have a big or a player that can draw him away from the rim and make perimeter shots to force him to defend on the perimeter?
All right, first change for New Orleans, Derik Queen, the rookie from Maryland, 13th pick in the draft. He's in for Z. And Luke Cornett, the former world champ with the Boston Celtics, and a free agent signee for San Antonio, is checked in for Wemby. We got a foul away from the ball. That's on Stephon Castle.
Yeah, he's holding on that one.
So Saddiq Bey to the left of our bench, right below us.
So early call for Queen. Obviously, the Pels are lacking some size.
Yep. So Poole got free, drives in, looked like he had a block from behind. It's off the glass, and it's taken by Champagny, and they're off to the races again. Castle had it poked away by Queen, and steal Herb. And Poole never got back. He's going to get an easy finger roll. We'll take it.
He got rewarded for cherry picking on that one because he stayed down and did not rotate back, but his teammates bailed him out.
How about Derik Queen there with the early deflection? Queen played 14.5 minutes in his NBA debut on Wednesday night. Champagny in the lane, Cornett. We run right by him, and he dunks.
Oh, Hurt went for the steal.
Yeah, he did.
He went for the steal. When you come up empty, that's what happens.
15-11 now. San Antonio with the lead. Now Trey, just below the nail, knocks down the midi with a swish.
Nobody is going to mistake Luke Cornett for Victor Wembanyama. So you can go to the paint as much as you want to.
Cornett's very heady, though, and can block shots in his 9th year out of Vanderbilt. Vassell left of the top 3. Front iron no good. Rebound Herb. He had 9 rebounds against Memphis. Of course, he fouled out in the 4th quarter, or would have had a double-double. Pels down by 2. Herb weaves through traffic, shovels it to Murphy. Extra pass now, Jordan Poole. Vassell on the switch. Up top, deflected and stolen by Champagny, and he'll get a layup.
Yeah, Jordan Poole got that one caught on his hip off the dribble. He wanted to do something else with it, almost traveled, and so that was going to be a bad possession one way or the other.
So Pels turn it over. It leads to a fast break. 6 fast break points early for the Spurs, who have 14 points in the paint out of their 17. Now Trey around a Queen pick, drives in, dump it off to Queen, and a polite 2-hand dunk.
That's beautiful. That's the next phase of Trey Murphy's development. Now he's driving to the basket. He draws the double team, doesn't force the shot, finds his teammate rolling to the basket.
I might have had a delay a game there, because you've got 4 players on the scorer's table, but even with the stoppage of play, they're still at the scorer's table. Harrison Barnes, right side, Castle. Pop a right wing 3. Clang off to the right. Rebound Jordan Poole.
Castle ain't bashful, I can tell you that.
No, sir. Boy, Poole goes behind the back, and boy, that's a bad foul for Stephon Castle, who fouled Jordan Poole in the center circle.
Yeah, I mean, he tries the anticipation defensively, but you commit a foul at half court, man. That's not good business.
That's 2 for Castle, and he's got to come out. And you hear that applause. Jeremiah Fears is checked in for New Orleans, along with Jordan Hawkins for the Spurs. 2nd pick in the draft, Dylan Harper out of Rutgers, now in. He had 15 against Dallas, along with the longest tenured Spur, Keldon Johnson. Fears weaves through, dotted line, throws it up, and in!
And looking for the foul.
Nothing but net.
He can get to spots on the floor. He has that ability, and he's got a little size. He's 6'4". He can get to where he wants to go.
We're tied at 17, and it happened again, John. Another layup after a make. This time, it was Dylan Harper.
Yeah, I got no words. You got to be a lot more attentive to that if you're the Pelicans. A lot more attentive.
Poole, left free throw line extended up top, Derik Queen. Queen straddling the arc. He's going to take it right at Cornett. Reverse course, little baby right-hand hook is short. And Cornette the rebound.
And Cornette good defensively, just forced them to shoot over the top. Didn't allow him to beat him to the rim.
Vassell, hard drive to the rack. Gets to the baseline, floats it up. No, there's Cornette. Ooh, and Queen knocked it away, but they're going to call Derik for the foul. 19-17 San Antonio. We've got 3:48 left in a very eventful first quarter.
Oh, I think that's Jordan Poole from behind on the hack.
All right. So Cornette, in his 9th year out of Vandy, 7'1", 250. Played 73 games with the Celtics a year ago. First free throw clangs short.
I'm a little surprised the Celtics let him get out the building.
Look, he was a pretty instrumental piece in what they did.
Yeah, I thought he was really valuable for them.
He's a Spur now. And he got the second one with help of rim and glass. 20-17. San Antonio with the lead. Cornette's got 3. Herb Jones will bring it to the front court left side, picked up by Keldon Johnson. Still dribbling with the left hand. Picked it up now, get it to Queen. Hand it off to Hawkins. Hawkins will stop, pop, right free throw line extended, barely got the front iron, long rebound. Keldon Johnson comes away with it. Up the floor to Vassell, drives in off the glass, no, followed up by Keldon Johnson and in.
Oh, that was pretty good initial defense in the transition. You give up the rebound, though.
Oh, Poole with 2 flybys and will drill a right wing 3.
Look here, Jordan pulled him out to the deep end of the pool and dropped one on him.
So our first splash of the night, as Poole's got 7.
Couple of pump fakes to free himself.
Cornette, left elbow, handed off to Champagnie. Dump it down to Cornette, nobody home. Oh, he got blocked by Herb, who immediately puts up the right index finger and draws the foul. But again, Cornette's just wide open in the lane.
Yeah, but that's 2 fouls on Herb Jones.
Yeah, I don't know how Herb is going to finish this game with less than 6 fouls. I just don't know.
Well, you got to switch him off Wemby now because he's got the 2 fouls, so you got to find another defender for Wemby.
Timeout on the floor. 2:57 left in the first quarter. Spurs 22, Pelicans 20 on the Pelicans Radio Network, presented by Smoothie King.
Are you ready to build your dream outdoor kitchen or to finally organize your garage? Well, New Age Products is here to help. For over 15 years, New Age Products has been helping homeowners get more out of their spaces. With free design consultations and 3D renders, it's never been easier to organize and customize, all from the comfort of your couch. Visit newageproducts.com now and take the first step towards a better home. That's newageproducts.com. New Age Products is a proud partner of the New Orleans Pelicans.
Podcast Network is on the SiriusXM app.
Spoiler alert. It's a spooky situation.
Find everything from dark, funny, true crime stories.
Next stop, the creepy trail.
To horror movie deep dives.
From Texas Chainsaw 2006 to Freddy vs. Jason.
And spine-tingling supernatural tales.
This week's headline, Buried Alive.
Plus, get ad-free access to new episodes of the pod that started it all. Just search Morbid in the SiriusXM app.
Your home for the biggest stories in the league is SiriusXM NFL Radio.
This is Bruce Murray from the SiriusXM Blitz. The trade deadline is approaching. Will your team make a move to put themselves over the top? And Aaron Rodgers faces the team that drafted him for the first time as the Steelers face the Packers on Sunday Night Football.
Rodgers wants to go to Metcalf, has him in the end zone, touchdown!
Plus, we're taking your calls and breaking down the slate in Week 8.
SiriusXM NFL Radio Channel 88 and the SiriusXM app.
Add some ghoulish grooves to your Monster Mash. With the ultimate Halloween party mix.
This is Halloween.
The Freaky 50. A spooky selection of songs to make you shudder and dance. Find the Freaky 50 along with many more Halloween specials in the SiriusXM app. Just search Halloween.
Hey, this is Brian Geltzeiler. Wake up early with me in 2007 NBA Coach of the Year, Sam Mitchell, every Saturday morning from 7 to 10 a.m. Eastern as we break down everything NBA on Channel 86.
They're 58.8% tonight, 10 out of 17.
You know what amazed me about that 125 points they scored against Dallas? They made just 8 of 23s.
Yep.
I mean, that's...
Only took 20.
In today's NBA, that is unheard of for a team to only take 23s, make 8 of them, and run you out of the building. That just doesn't happen. And that tells you that speaks to that efficiency.
Cornette at the line, rim glass good. So he's got 23. Wembanyama is back in, oh joy. So they've got Cornette and Wemby in, along with Johnson, Jordan McLaughlin. There's the second free throw, no good. It goes right back to Cornette, who dunks.
We're seeing some elemental things that you have to have cleaned up. You know, before first day of training camp, really. You know, box out the shooter at the free throw line.
All right, Jordan Poole, front court right, bumped on the floor, but Willie Green got a full head of hair, John.
Well,
you keep seeing plays like that. I think we got a defensive three. Poole's going to shoot a tech.
He'll be like me.
Yep. Free throw good.
I mean, those are things that drive you. I mean, boxing out the shooter at the free throw line, that's middle school stuff. I mean, you got to do that.
It almost looked like Cornette did it on purpose. Like he clanged it so hard off the front iron, it came right back to him. Like he passed it to himself. Poole left at the top for three, and that's a 4-point trip for Jordan Poole.
Dragging him out to the deep end, baby. He will take that shot.
25-24 San Antonio. Now Harper. Lob it up to Cornette, too strong. Fears comes away with it off the glass and waits for the cavalry.
That's smart.
Fears front court. Get it over to Jordan Poole, picked up by McLaughlin. Pick from Zion, set a pick. Left wing three, nope. Rebound Harper.
I thought he got hit across the arm on that one. He's looking for it.
Harper front court, gets to the rim. Nope, tipped up and in by Cornette. But again, it's an easy trip to the bucket against this Pelicans transition defense. You think they watched the Memphis film?
You got to get all five busting rear end back.
Queen tried a low post left pass to Zion. It was knocked away by Johnson. Zion's got it again. Get it to Hawkins. Catch and shoot three. Front iron no good from the right wing.
Hey, that's a good play. You just got to make the shot. That's a good play.
Hawk did make 2 threes in Memphis. Wemby at the nail. Guarded by Z. Are they going to double him? Pump fake. Reach in. Wemby. Get it down low. Johnson blocked at the rim by Queen. It goes right to Cornette. Out long. McLaughlin for three. You know it. Cornette seems to be in the right place at the right time every single trip.
You know, you can't ask for a lot more defensively. You got a great rotation from Queen to block the shot.
So San Antonio largest lead up by 6. As Dylan Harper with a foul on Zion.
I think he's just grabbing Poole. He's just bear hugging him. I think he won't let him
well
proceed through.
63 seconds left in the quarter. Still nobody over the limit. Inbound to Z. Wemby's going to try to guard him, and then Queen just pushed Wembanyama out of the way. Right-hand dribble drive, spins in, throws up the midi. No, but a foul, and Zion will go to the line. That's on Harper as well.
See, and Z going to the foul line, and I probably shouldn't say this, but I'm going to say it anyway. SGA got 26 free throw attempts last night.
You want to get me angry already?
And Zion Williamson barely can get like 5 or 6 a game.
You think free throw good. And look, I'm not disparaging Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
No, hey,
he's a tremendous basketball player.
If they're going to call it, take it.
He's the reigning MVP. But do you think people want to watch that dude shoot 26 free throws in a game? It's a joke. Zion can't knock them both down. He goes 1 for 2. So Spurs up by 5 here at the end of the first quarter. That's a joke. Zion holds Wemby on an attempted lob, and Zion's already frustrated.
Yes,
Didn't get a call on one end. Gets that call there defensively. He might get teed up.
He's got to be careful. He's got to be really careful.
First foul for Williamson. I didn't see it. That's not much.
He's got a little shove. But the thing is, if that minimal contact is going to be a foul, let's be consistent. That's all you need. That's all you want.
Last foul to give for New Orleans. Harper, left-hand dribble drive, left free throw line extended. Get it to McLaughlin, throw it down low. Johnson knocked out of bounds by Hawkins.
Hey, man, there's some gaps in this zone, and the Pels are going to have to tighten it up a little bit because they're getting some openings around the rim through that zone.
2.8 on the shot clock. McLaughlin baseline right.
Queen's already fouling.
Inbound to Wemby. Throw it up from the baseline. Note. And Johnson just jumped right over Hawkins for the rebound. And shot clock recycles. McLaughlin near the timeline. Get it up top, Wemby. Head fake, behind the back. Throw up a prayer. That's an air ball. And we got a shot clock violation. That's a tremendous job by Williamson to not bite on the fake.
Z gets the feet moving. You mentioned that in the pregame, how he defended well when we've seen him, especially at this svelte Z. Really moved his feet well to stay in front of Wemby.
And Zion played as many minutes on Wednesday night than he did all season last year, in which he played 30 games. The most minutes he played in a game last year was that Indiana game where he actually hurt the hamstring the first time. Remember, he had to take himself out of the game. He played 35 minutes that night.
I mean, we're crossing fingers and legs.
Yeah.
Looks like they found a good solution for him.
Right, shot clock off. Z drives down to the block. Kick it to Fears. Fears with 3. Fall away 10-footer. Are you serious? Wait a second, man. What? 2.2 to go. Harper with a 3 or a half-court heave at the buzzer. No. Jeremiah Fears. I mean, they're going to be wearing this kid's jersey pretty soon in this building.
Sometimes they say you're just too young to not know what you should know, or to know what you should know, or whatever it is. He don't know and he don't care.
No, he does not. So, first quarter done. San Antonio with a 30-27 lead. Back with quarter number 2 at the SKC. Downtown New Orleans after this on the Pelicans Radio Network.
Entergy Louisiana is strengthening our power grid. From Lake Charles to Baton Rouge, Metairie to Monroe. Our blueprint covers the state. Nearly 10,000 projects, over 11,000 miles of transmission line. We're reinforcing infrastructure to prepare for stronger storms, reduce outages, and respond quicker when you do need us. We're making stronger connections in every community because together, we power life.
Over the last century, United Way of Southeast Louisiana has been the force for good in our community. We've been at the forefront of improving outcomes in education, income, and health for every person everywhere. Together, with you and our partners at the New Orleans Pelicans, we're rolling up our sleeves and mobilizing the power of people, offering ways for you to create a community strong enough for the next 100 years. Visit UnitedWaySELA.org to join us today.
I'm Clint Romig with Marsh McLennan Agency. We provide business insurance, employee health and benefits, and private client insurance solutions to organizations and individuals. We combine the personalized service model of a local consultant with the global resources of the world's largest insurance broker, Marsh McLennan. Here in New Orleans, we have deep roots throughout Southeast Louisiana that go back over 80 years. At Marsh McLennan Agency, we know more than just insurance. We know New Orleans. Marsh McLennan Agency is a proud partner of the New Orleans Pelicans. Visit us today at marshmma.com.
Keesler Federal Credit Union helps Saints fans like you live your way. Whatever your dream may be, whether it's screaming from those perfect game day seats or hosting the ultimate watch party at home, Keesler Federal's got you covered. Sign up today for a free high-earning checking account and enjoy better rates, better returns, and better service. Keesler Federal, the official credit union of the New Orleans Saints.
Membership and credit eligibility required. Federally insured by NCUA.
We enter the second quarter. San Antonio leading New Orleans 30-27 in the home opener for the Pels here at the Smoothie King Center. John DeShazer, 2 stats jump out at me like they hit me in the chest. Points in the paint, 22-14 in favor of San Antonio. Second chance points, 10-0 Spurs.
Well, that's that long, tall dude that's wearing number 1. He's responsible for a lot of that.
Yeah, Luke Cornett, not too shabby either. Wembanyama at the nail, fall-away jumper. That is unguardable. Zion did his best he could.
And that's what you got to do. You just force him to take tough shots and hope he's not really efficient.
There's literally nobody on the planet who could stop that.
No, what are you going to do? Resurrect Manute Bol?
Z, left elbow, one-on-one with Wemby. Underneath, easy block shot. Zion got it back. That's 3 blocks for Wemby. Now a bounce feed to Murphy. It got kicked and we got bailed out. That was a tough bounce feed from left of the lane to the right corner. Champagny got a foot on it, and that recycles the clock to 14.
And Zeke got into Wemby's body, but when you bring the shot up, he's still long enough and tall enough to get off you and block it.
Saddiq Bey in for New Orleans. Harrison Barnes back in for the Spurs, along with Carter Bryant, rookie out of Arizona. So he's in pretty early in this game. Williamson, sideline right, up top Saddiq Bey, back to Z. Z shovels it to Murphy. He'll stop, pop a right wing three. That's too strong, and the rebound to Carter Bryant. His first NBA rebound. Castle drives on Fears, Euros in, hangs in the air, off the glass, no, tipped up, no. That's off of Castle. Good job to stick with it there, Jeremiah. And it'll be Pelicans basketball.
Hey, that's really good defense. Stayed in front of him, forced a really tough look, and then Castle bats it out of bounds, trying to get the offensive rebound.
Fears front court, center circle. Little right-hand fancy dribble to the dotted line. Drives in, leave it for Z. Avoids Wembanyama, throws it up off the glass. Or, excuse me, off the front iron. No good, but Wembanyama will draw the foul. Now, that's good.
Yeah.
The question is now, can Zion make free throws?
That's the help he's got to have. You get Fears to win the one-on-one matchup. Wemby rotates over to help. He drops it off to Z, and now Z can challenge when Wemby isn't in position to block the shot.
Zion early this year in the free throw department, as the first one is good. So that's 2 for 4 tonight. And that's now 9 for 16 in the first game and almost a half.
See, now that's the thing. We're begging for him to get to the foul line, but you got to be efficient once you get there.
Second one, got them both.
And he can get some rhythm.
He missed the first 2 in Memphis, then he made 5 in a row, and then he missed the next couple. Castle to Wemby on the pick and pop, fake a 3, drive in. Zion got hit in the face.
Come on now, that's got to be an immediate look.
Wemby will drive in and dunk. Man takes the biggest Euro steps in the history of basketball. 34-29, but again, Zion got an elbow in the chops. No blood, no foul. Bey left angle 3. That man is solid. He is solid.
Hey, Bey.
He had a couple major threes against the Grizz. Bryant left corner 3, off the mark. Push off on Fears.
Yeah.
Wembanyama was going to grab that and dunk it, and Fears said, well, you might have to side out this one.
Just threw him out. He threw him out like a bouncer.
Actually, it was Bey. It was Saddiq Bey. So first foul on Bey, first team, second quarter. Pels down 2.
They threw him out the club.
34-32. Wembanyama beyond the arc. Round a Castle pick.
Come on.
Free reign of the rack. And a 2-hand dunk.
Well, that looked like several guys made business decisions. They didn't want to rotate over. And I mean, it's not like he's that quick.
It's 28 points in the paint for the Spurs. Trey. Dump it to Hawkins. Pop a 3. Nope. Rebound. Fought for. Gotten by Fears. Back out long Murphy. Wide open left wing 3. Nope. Rebound. Fears. Nope. He tipped it to Z. Keep at it. Now Murphy. They try it again. Shot clock at 8. Guarded by Champagny. Trey cross court over to Hawkins. Hawkins splits defenders. Back out to Trey. Left wing 3. Yeah.
Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Drive and kick, but 3 bites at the apple with the offensive rebound.
Fears twice, kept it alive. 36-35. Murphy now with 8. Pels are 5 of 12 from beyond the arc. Wemby left of the lane, drives in, nail jumper, in and out, no good. Fears takes the rebound away from Bey. You can take the lead with a bucket. And not going to happen, boy. Fears got away with a very
sloppy.
I was going to say lazy pass, but sloppy will suit.
Yeah.
But Castle not able to hold it, and we'll get it to the left of our bench, sideline right. Shot clock at 17. Pels are shooting 46.5% from the floor. Fears doubled. Get it to Murphy. Trey about 35 feet away. Around a Saddiq Bey pick. And Murphy will get it to Bey. Bey deep 3. Is good. timeout, San Antonio.
Hey, baby. Hey, baby.
Crowd to their feet. Saddiq Bey, 2 threes here in the second quarter. It's a 9-2 run for New Orleans, and you've got a 38-36 lead with 8:32 to go in the second quarter. Gus Kattengill will have a scoreboard update after this on the Pelicans Radio Network.
At Oxnard, we know healing is a team sport. That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Oxnard Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Our team of orthopedic and sports medicine specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one: you. Oxnard Andrews Institute. Long live you. For more information, visit oxnard.org/sportsmedicine.
If you're needing to relocate across town or across the country, there is no job too big or too small for John Fayard Moving and Warehousing. The official mover of the New Orleans Saints for well over a decade, they offer red carpet, white glove office and household relocations at competitive rates. Moving is stressful and exhausting. Allow John Fayard Moving and Warehousing to ease your mind and your muscles. Call 228-864-2262 or visit johnfayardwarehouse.com today to schedule a survey or book your move.
Together for the very first tour, Brandy and Monica. The Boys Mind Tour. The moment you've been waiting for. Brandy, Monica, special guest, Kelly Rowland, Money Long, and 2025 Idol winner, Jamal Roberts.
Friday, December 5th at Smoothie King Center. Tickets available at Ticketmaster. Presented by the Black Promoters Collective. Welcome back to Pelicans basketball. Let's check tonight's NBA scoreboard. Here's Gus Kattengill.
All right, we got Milwaukee and Toronto, 107-107. As now in. Zion will take a seat. Luke Cornett's in. Luke Cornett's been as valuable to the Spurs as anybody else on the floor right now. All right, Castle, Vassell, Cornett, Champagny, and Barnes on the floor for the Spurs in the all-white. 3-ball, Vassell right side, nothing but Twine for the former Florida State Seminole. 39-38. So you had the lead for about 15 seconds. Now Fears right at Cornett. We got a foul? Offensive foul on Jeremiah Fears. Okay.
Did he forearm him? Did he pull him? He grabbed his
I'll tell you
arm.
what.
Yeah.
And we're going to see Jose Alvarado now come in for the first time this year. Jose, and I was talking to our PR guys yesterday, I could not remember a DNP CD for Jose Alvarado since early in his rookie year when he was a two-way player.
Yeah, I mean, that tells you the quality of depth that the Pels feel like they have. But, I mean, a guy like Jose Alvarado, it's going to be difficult to keep him off the floor. What we got going here? We got a technical foul?
On us. Don't know who. If that's on Alvarado, and it might be, that's got to be a record.
Oh, it can't be. It can't be, really.
Well, he's there showing him in the huddle. I don't know. I have no idea.
Yeah, I just see technical foul on our screen, but I don't know whom.
It was on Alvarado.
Oh, you got to be kidding me. What could he have possibly said?
No idea.
From the scorer's table.
Vassell into the lane, leans in on Hawkins, and will get an easy layup. Hawkins is having some trouble on the defensive end. So again, you had the lead for about 15 seconds, and then San Antonio just flipped the switch. They're back up by 4 again. Alvarado, two-man game with Queen. Bounce it to Derik in the paint. Lefty floater over Cornett. hit the glass. Rebound Murphy, kick it to Hawkins. Right wing three, nope. Tipped up by Queen, and it's taken by Champagnie. Hawkins is 0 for 3 from the floor. Now Champagnie left of the top three, eye off the heel. Cornette with a push-off, they got away with it. Out to Barnes, Klang, fight for it. Rebound Murphy. Outlet past Alvarado, Pels on the move. Now low post right, Bay. Good spin move on Barnes, but he cut him off, and now what?
Illegal
Defensive
D.
three.
Yeah, illegal D.
So we'll have a technical, much to the delight of Jose Alvarado.
I mean, there's no way the official needs to be listening to Jose Alvarado at the scorer's table.
I mean, I would guarantee he's pretty fired up to be in. He didn't play in Memphis.
Yeah, so I don't know what he could have said that would have drawn a technical foul in that situation. I'd love to know what it was.
All right, Hawkins and Bay out. Herb Jones in with 2 fouls. Jordan Poole in. Keldon Johnson has checked in for San Antonio. Pels down 42-39, 7:05 left in the second. Queen handed off to Poole. Poole sizing up Castle. Spins right, spins left, goes back left again, hand it to Herb. Herb hard to the rack. Dump it off to Queen, and a two-hand flush for the rookie.
When the Pels have been able to get to the rim off the dribble, they've been able to draw the extra defender and drop it off to a teammate. Beautiful to see.
9 total assists for New Orleans. Castle had it poked away by Trey. Now Herb up the floor, back to Murphy, who misses the dunk. But he got fouled, and he cannot believe it. He cannot believe it.
Yeah.
Talking about Trey Murphy that he missed that dunk.
Yeah,
he can't believe it.
Mouth agape, because he's like, no way I missed that. Other end, Jose Alvarado did a great job with the feet to stay in front of the offensive player and force that turnover. But Trey Murphy knows that he should have been on a highlight on that one.
As Trey will knock the first free throw down, so hopefully that will be the only missed dunk of the year for Murphy. Because he'll get opportunities. Dylan Harper in for Castle.
Yeah, he's got some point guards who can lob it.
6:39 left, second quarter. We're knotted up, 42-42. Pels looking to take the lead again, and we got it. So Murphy in double figures along with Jordan Poole, 11 each. Now Harper, one-on-one with Alvarado. Crossover, kick it out to Vassell, pop a right wing three. Absolutely.
Tell you what, they ain't going to be held to 20 attempted threes in this one. That's 12 already.
Vassell's got 11. Now Poole had it poked away, but we got to reach in. We got to break. We got to break. Poole was against 3 defenders, and somebody got a hand in there, and a touch foul.
Unfortunately, he got grabbed on that one because he dribbled into a lot of traffic.
Spurs are 4 of 12 from beyond the arc. Pels are 6 of 14. Inbound to Queen up top. Handed off to Poole. Good pick by DQ. Throw it up from the right elbow. Little right hand push shot by Jordan Poole, and that's down.
3-level score. There's no area on the floor that Jordan Poole feels uncomfortable taking a shot.
He's got 13. He had 15 in the first half against Memphis and only scored 2 more points the rest of the game. Vassell, who's on a heater here, gets to the right lane line. Now baseline to Johnson. Got underneath, hit the bottom of the rim, and an unbelievably late whistle is going to bail out the San Antonio Spurs.
I think Queen got him, though. I think he got him. Let me look at the replay.
Got him with what? His hand on the ball.
And he's asking for the replay on that one.
Is it too soon to challenge?
Yeah, I think they're going to hold on to the challenge.
Bailout.
Yeah, they're going to hold on to the
Good
challenge.
play by the rookie.
Yeah, he might have gotten rooked on that one.
The 7th-year vet out of Kentucky, Keldon Johnson, got the benefit of the doubt. Free throw is a brick. Justice.
Ball don't lie.
Nope. 45 apiece. And Johnson, the longest tenured Spur. Last year, he was a terror off the bench. 5th in bench scoring, 12.5 a game. Scored nearly 1,000 points off the bench last year.
I mean, his rookie year was a solid starter.
Oh, no doubt. He missed them both, and we don't rebound it. 3-ball Harper. Brick. Rebound. Right to Johnson. Right place, right time. Lay it in.
2 baskets they made off missed free throws where they got in the offensive rebound, and those are things that simply should not happen.
9 offensive rebounds for San Antonio, 14 second chance points, as Jordan Poole was held by Luke Cornett.
He just grabbed him, and I don't know if there was a timeout called, but he just grabbed Jordan Poole.
No, he clotheslined him, John.
Oh, I did not see that.
We got a technical foul.
Yeah, they did call it.
Watch this.
Oh, yeah. That's standing Lariat Hansen on that one.
Are we going to get a review here for a hostile act?
You should, because it is above the shoulder. There should be a review on this. There should be a look.
All right, we're going to take a break because they have gone to a timeout. We'll keep you apprised of what we hear here if there is a flagrant. 5:32 to go in the half. 47-45 San Antonio on the Pelicans Radio Network.
Kenny Chesney's journey took him from a small town in East Tennessee to country music superstardom and everywhere in between.
Oh, hello, how are you tonight?
To mark the arrival of his first ever book,
I've been writing Heart Life music.
he'll share stories with a small group of superfans.
It's my story, how we got here.
It's a live town hall event with Kenny Chesney from Nashville.
On No Shoes Radio.
Hear it anytime on the SiriusXM app.
The chase for the MLS Cup is on SiriusXM FC.
Missi with a left-footed shot, it's a brace.
Hear every postseason goal.
Thomas Muller! Oh, what a finish!
Every breathtaking moment. Until a champion is crowned.
Cue the celebrations!
Follow the road to MLS Cup on SiriusXM FC 157 and streaming on the SiriusXM app.
Hey, this is Brian Geltzeiler. Wake up early with me in 2007 NBA Coach of the Year, Sam Mitchell, every Saturday morning from 7 to 10 a.m. Eastern as we break down everything NBA on Channel 86.
Hey, Jim Rome here. What's cracking?
Hi.
Hope you're enjoying the game. And when you're not taking in a game, find us on Sirius Channel 161, XM Channel 206. In fact, we'll be there every weekday afternoon, 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Time. If you've got something you want to break down from this game, you know where to find us. Just make sure you have a take and don't suck.
Step your game up.
That has never changed. In fact, this show has never changed. We're just back home, and it's great to be there. Sirius 161, XM 206. See you there.
Seats are still available for select games and are fully customizable with food and beverage options. Enjoy great views of the court in your own private space that is perfect for networking or celebrating special events. Visit pelicans.com/premium for more info. Well, evidently the Luke Cornett clothesline will just go by the wayside. No upgrade there, but if I'm not mistaken, a technical foul was called, and it was, so we'll have a technical out of the timeout. 5:32 left, second quarter. San Antonio with a 47-45 lead. And John, did we get any type of clarity on the technical foul against Jose Alvarado?
Yeah, it was for delay of game. So I don't know what the delay was, but the Pelicans obviously had a previous delay, probably on an inbound. So maybe he didn't check in quickly enough. I've never in the history of my life heard that before.
That makes two of us.
I've never heard that before.
All right, Jordan Poole knocks down the technical, so he leads New Orleans with 14 first-half points. And the Pelicans trail by one, 47-46. Another really good ball game here for New Orleans here, at least in the first half. Saddiq Bey's got it left of the lane, guarded by Johnson. Good cut to the rack. Herb Jones, and there's Wemby right in the way. And then Herb goes right back at him and got it blocked, but he got it back. Now Bey, guarded by Johnson. Bey, midi, short. And the rebound to Keldon Johnson.
That's a one-man defense. Wemby forced all that. You can't get around it.
All right, Wembanyama around a Cornett pick. Dump it down to Cornett. Beautifully executed. Wembanyama sees him in an easy layup.
Yeah, if they're going to go those two bigs, there's going to be some difficulty for opposing teams.
49-46 San Antonio. Step back to Poole, air ball on the top of the key. 34 points in the paint for San Antonio. Offensive foul, Devin Vassell trying to set a screen for Wembanyama, who had another free run to the rim. They might get 80 points in the paint tonight if this keeps up. They're on pace for it.
Well, they got They got a guy you can't stop down there. And because of his presence, I think you're getting a lot of loose stuff down there. You're getting guards getting to the rim uncontested. And Luke Cornett having one of his better games offensively.
All right, Williamson and Murphy in for New Orleans. Queen and Alvarado out. Trey, right of the top. Get it to Herb, left of the top. Travel. Hesitated, trying to think too much, and that's what happens. Just, I know Herb wants to drive. You got an open three. Pop it.
Yeah.
Just take the shot.
He's begging you to take that three.
Cornett a dunk. Good feed from Dylan Harper. Might want to check Luke Cornett's career high because he might get it.
Yeah, we're seeing some really poor rotations defensively.
Pels down 5 again. Swimming upstream. Poole. One-on-one with Cornett. Drives on him. Scooping righty layup. A lot of contact. No blood, no foul. Back the other way, Johnson left baseline, powers in, missed the layup, tipped up Wemby no, tipped up Wemby yes.
Yeah, he just tipped it to himself. I mean, he's added a stratosphere that nobody else is in. So if he tips it up, he's the only guy that tall to get to it.
Trey step back straightaway 3. Nope. I'm getting queasy here, John. We're down 7 and San Antonio's in complete control.
Well, if you can't get your jumpers going and you can't really get anything at the rim because of Wemby, it's going to be difficult.
Vasella catch and shoot 3. No. Wembanyama just climbs Herb Jones's back.
Yeah, that can't.
Don't foul him, Herb.
Yeah, that's a frustration foul. That's third, so he's got to come out. But that's a frustration foul, and that's in response to Wembanyama being over his back, not being called for that offensive rebound.
Wembanyama was climbing Herb's back like a ladder.
Yeah, that's a frustration foul, and look, and they call a technical foul on Herb. I think it's on Herb, and
it is.
He deserves that technical foul. He deserves to be heard on that because that was not an equitable distribution of officiating. That's the best way I can say that.
Vassell, the technical free throw. Clang.
Ball don't lie.
Nope. But still, now Herb Jones has 3 fouls.
Yeah, that's the bad part about it. When he should have been at the other end, and Wembanyama should have had a foul. I mean, just because he's tall doesn't mean he can just go over everybody's back. That's the reason you have to box out. That's the reason you ask the players to box him out, to force him to do that.
Pels down 7, 3 minutes left in the quarter, boy. Derek Queen had a fistful of Wembanyama's jersey, got it out to Kelvin Johnson in the left corner, misses the 3, weak side rebound Z. Z had a steam. Z right at Wemby. Lefty layup down and 1.
Look, Z downhill, full head of steam. I don't care who it is, it's going to be tough to stop him.
And Wemby was like, you go ahead. I'm making a business decision here.
He really made a business decision, but he got his chest in the way, and Z got the touch foul, which is what you want to see.
Pels just got to stay with it here. Free throw. Nope. That was strong off the hand. Zion's hurting himself again at the free throw line.
But now Wemby's got 3, so you got to attack him if he's out there.
Down 5, 2:40 left in the half. Vassell, don't leave him open. Now he's going to drive the lane. Poke from behind by Poole and a reach in.
Yeah, Pels playing that zone. And Cornett was on the baseline creeping toward the basket.
So both teams out of fouls to give. 53-48 San Antonio. Spurs have Vassell, Harper, Johnson, Cornett, and Wembanyama.
Yeah, Pels mixing their defenses, and this is just a tough team to guard.
Yep. Now Johnson Euros in the lane, get it to Vassell. Shot fake, steps to his left, corner 3. Nope, weak side rebound Z. Good box out on Cornett. Williamson now has 6 rebounds. Z another head of steam, headed poke by Johnson. It goes right back to him to Bay. Right corner 3, and that is 3 threes for Sadiq Bey.
Sitting on the dock of the Bay, swishing 3s.
The man is going to be incredibly valuable this year, John.
Look, he's an NBA starter.
Now Vassell, as we cut it to 2. Up top, Dylan Harper. Harper sizing up Trey Murphy. Bounce feed to Vassell. Left of the lane from 10. Brick. Rebound, Derik Queen.
Oh, push.
Outlet to Poole. Running the floor, 1-on-3. Poole, lefty floater.
No, that's the best thing that could happen to that happened.
Yep.
He got it blocked.
And, yeah, because Wembanyama was like, really?
Yeah.
No.
The best thing that happened was he got it blocked. It went out of bounds. He's got 18 seconds left on the shot clock.
That's 5 block shots in this game for Wembanyama, who averaged almost 4 a game 2 years ago. 1:43 left.
No.
We throw the inbound right to Harper.
That's a really poor inbound.
Harper to the rack. Missed the layup. Foul on Murphy.
Yeah, Trey got him.
I'm just thinking back to the inbounds.
Yeah, the inbound was poor.
Basically,
yeah, Z did not give a good inbound pass. Did not lob it far enough.
He might as well have been wearing a white jersey because he started a fast break.
Yeah.
Free throw Harper, rim glass around and down. So Dylan Harper, who scored 564 points in his only year at Rutgers last season. 3 points tonight, 3 fouls.
Son of Ron.
Uh-huh. Second pick in the draft. Got them both. 55-51. Again, Pels are playing hard, but San Antonio's just got a little extra here in the first half to keep us at bay. Zion hard to the dotted line. Throws it up. No, we got a foul.
Yeah, that's a foul.
That's on Keldon Johnson.
Yeah.
Zion's got that pace about him tonight. He's got the look in his eye.
And he has the benefit of this last minute and a half, 2 minutes of not having Wemby on the floor to be concerned about.
Now again, can he convert at the line?
Yeah, that's the thing.
He's 3 of 6 tonight.
You get to the position where you want to be, now you got to cash in.
Not close. So, you talked about it. He can get to the line, but if he doesn't cash in, it doesn't matter.
No, it
he
doesn't
had 12 attempts on Wednesday and made 7 of them.
Yeah, I mean, you got to be efficient because you're going to be at the foul line a lot if you're Zion Williamson.
Out the second.
I mean, you got to get up to hopefully 75, 78%.
I'd be happy with 73.
Yeah, I mean, he's got to get it up because he's going to be at the line a lot.
55-52 San Antonio, 1:05 left in the quarter. Harper show and go, missed the reverse. Tipped up, taken by Derik Queen, who cleared yet another board. Bay, front court. Oh, nice. What a beautiful bounce pass to Trey Murphy, coming in from the left baseline, and a flush for Trey.
Trey gave him an okie doke. He's standing in the corner, and they expect the three-point shooter to stay there, but he makes the baseline cut.
13 assists for New Orleans as a team. Down 1. Harper, throw it up, tipped up, Cornette, no, Queen another board. Run the break, young man. Queen front court right. Picked up by Vassell. He's just gonna play bully ball and throw it up and in from the dotted line, DQ.
Go ahead, youngin. DQ puts them in the blender.
And the Pels have the lead, 56-55. Shot clock, game clock, 8 apart. 8-2 run for New Orleans. Vassell, front iron, tipped up and in by Keldon Johnson.
When you're undersized, everybody.
Well, that's a guard.
Everybody's got to get in there.
Now Poole had it picked by Vassell.
Oh, he dribbled out of bounds.
Oh, my goodness.
Another
break.
Got a break.
You can't get picked.
Poole loose with the handle. That's just loose with the handle.
All right, 57-56, 4.5 seconds to go in the second quarter. Zion going to inbound it to the left of our bench. You get a shot at the horn, take the lead. Z, chest it to Queen. Hard head of steam, but he walked. Yep,
yeah,
good call.
And that was supposed to go back to Z. That's why he's hopping and skipping on the other side of the court, because that play was for him. Throw it into Queen. He's coming right to Queen for the basketball, and the youngin goes and travels first.
Now you got to hope They don't get the bucket with 3.7 left. Backcourt to Castle, dribble it off his foot. Zion picks it up. He got tripped.
That's a foul.
Yes, he did. Loose ball foul with 0.8 of a second left. That is an absolute gift. So, irony's pretty ironic sometimes, John. Zion's going to get free throws out of it anyway.
Well, you get the token pressure in the backcourt that forces the turnover. And then Z, able to be aware of the situation, goes in and scoops it. What are we talking about here?
Well, it's a loose ball foul. They're over the limit. Let's shoot free throws.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. He just needs to make a couple of free throws here, and let's get out of the half.
All right, Williamson now will attempt his 9th and 10th free throws of the half. He's 4 of 8. Ain't going to get it done. First one. Good.
Yeah, you can't leave as much meat on the bone as the Pels are.
And he's got 11 points, 6 boards, 2 assists, and a steal. But he's left 4 free throws on the board.
Yeah.
You're tied up at 57. There's 0.8 of a second left in the half. This could give you the lead, or would give you the lead, going into the locker room. And he's got it. Well done, sir. Half-court heave, no, sir. And after all that, John, you got a 1-point lead.
Well, it's been a hectic first half. Ebb and flow, up and down, back and forth. But the Pels showing that resilience that we expect to see of them this season. Now, here's the thing. Can you avoid the big third quarter?
Read my mind. We're going to find out in about 15 minutes. Timeout. Halftime here at the Smoothie King Center. We'll take a timeout. Gus Kattengell returns. Pelicans at the half. New Orleans 58, San Antonio 57. Gus, after this, on the Pelicans Radio Network.
Keesler Federal Credit Union helps Saints fans like you live your way. Whatever your dream may be, whether it's screaming from those perfect game day seats or hosting the ultimate watch party at home. Keesler Federal's got you covered. Sign up today for a free high-earning checking account and enjoy better rates, better returns, and better service. Keesler Federal, the official credit union of the New Orleans Saints.
Membership and credit eligibility required. Federally insured by NCUA.
The Toyota Trucks Game Day sales event is on, and there's no one key to victory. You need strength. You need power. You need agility. You need a team that shows up ready to win. And Toyota Trucks, yeah, they bring the full roster. The Toyota Tundra and Tacoma are built for it all. Kick off the season with big savings during the Toyota Trucks Game Day sales event. But hurry, these deals won't last forever. Toyota, let's go places. See packages and options at toyota.com for feature availability.
At Ochsner Health, we're more than just a healthcare provider. We're your neighbors, committed to serving Louisiana through every season of life. Whether we're caring for generations of your family or keeping you safe during weather events, we remain on the front line, dedicated to providing the care you expect from Louisiana's #1 hospital. Because at Ochsner, our purpose is people, and we are committed to keeping our patients and communities strong and healthy. Learn more or schedule an appointment at ochsner.org/schedule.
In basketball, it takes the right team to win. That's why you need a partner like Marsh McLennan Agency. We've been providing business insurance, employee health and benefits, and private client insurance solutions to Southeast Louisiana for 80 years. Marsh McLennan Agency combines the personalized service model of a local consultant with the global resources of the world's largest insurance firm. At Marsh McLennan Agency, we know more than just insurance. We know New Orleans. Marsh McLennan Agency is a proud partner of the New Orleans Pelicans. Visit marshmma.com today.
All right, your New Orleans Pelicans lead it by 1, 58-57. What an absolute performance by the Pels here to try to come back and try to get this win here after not being able to close out in Memphis. But, man, you got to like the performances by your two players that you know, hey, come to depend on, right? Zion Williamson has 12 points, 6 of 10 from the free throw line. You know how Graffs feels about those misses in the first half. 3 of 8 from the floor, from the free throw line. He does have 6 rebounds, 2 assists, a steal as well. Trey Murphy, the third, 13 points for him in 19 minutes. Good to see not 1 but 2 threes go down for him. 3 of 3 from the free throw line. He has 3 rebounds, 4 assists, a steal as well. Jordan Poole, he had 15 points in the first half over at Memphis. He has 14 points tonight. 19 minutes of action, 5 of 11, 2 of 4 from distance. He has a board. He has 2 assists as well. And look, he's providing that offense from the outside. No Yves Missi, and you already know that Kevon Looney and Carlo Matkovic are nicked up, so they didn't play here as well. So the team going with Saddiq Bey as their 5th starter with Herb Jones in there as well. Saddiq Bey with 9 points. He does have a rebound and an assist as well. 3 of 4 from the floor, 3 of 3 from distance. Now, Herb Jones has played 13 minutes. He hasn't scored. 2 boards, 2 assists, and a steal as he's drawing a lot of that defensive assignment, trying to not only stop Victor Wembanyama, but look, Stephon Castle is the Rookie of the Year. He's been held to 7 points. Vassell has 11. Wemby has 12 points and 8 rebounds, 6 of 10 from the floor. Here's what's interesting. He has not gone to the free throw line, so the Pels have done a very good job of defending him and not sending him to the free throw line. He's 1 of 1, man. He has 5 blocks already, Rob. 5 blocks. Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, but 5 blocks already.
That's a good thing.
That's a good thing.
It could be 55.
Could be. Oh, okay. So you're saying at least it could be 55 blocks.
Right.
There was a sequence where he blocked Zion not once but twice. Right?
That's okay. That's a monster.
Look, I don't know if you've seen me. Look, everybody is bigger than me at 5'7", but he makes Zion look small. Really small. It's pretty incredible. The Spurs are shooting 50%, 24 of 48. Pelicans are shooting 46%, 20 of 43. From the arc, 4-17 for San Antonio, 7 of 16 for the Pels. Remember back on Wednesday, the graph telling me he wants to see 13 threes minimum, and that'll go along the way of trying to get you a win. So the Pels had 7 threes in a game against Memphis. They wound up with 9 or 10 in the game. So only 3 in the second half. So let's hope that does continue. When we come back, we'll get a quick scoreboard update. Lots of action going on in and around the association here as well. So we will do that when we come back on the Pelicans Radio Network.
Pelicans fans, join FanDuel today. You'll get started with $300 in bonus bets if your first $5 bet wins. Play your game with FanDuel, official sports betting partner of the New Orleans Pelicans. 21 plus and present in Louisiana. Permitted parishes only. First online real money wager only. $5 first deposit required. Bonus issued as non-withdrawable bonus bets, which expire 7 days after receipt. Restrictions apply. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem and wants help, call 1-877-770-7867.
Over the last century, United Way of Southeast Louisiana has been the force for good in our community. We've been at the forefront of improving outcomes in education, income, and health for every person, everywhere. Together, with you and our partners at the New Orleans Pelicans, we're rolling up our sleeves and mobilizing the power of people, offering ways for you to create a community strong enough for the next 100 years. Visit UnitedWaySELA.org to join us today.
Hey Pelicans fans, SeatGeek is here to help you experience all the action. SeatGeek makes it easy to find tickets so you can be a part of all the courtside celebrations this season. Whether you're buying or selling tickets to Pelicans basketball games or to any other live event in New Orleans, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek is the official ticketing partner of the New Orleans Pelicans. The most disruptive idea in ticketing? A ticket that works. Expect the expected. SeatGeek.
Are you ready to build your dream outdoor kitchen or to finally organize your garage? Well, New Age Products is here to help. For over 15 years, New Age Products has been helping homeowners get more out of their spaces. With free design consultations and 3D renders, it's never been easier to organize and customize, all from the comfort of your couch. Visit NewAgeProducts.com now and take the first step towards a better home. That's NewAgeProducts.com. New Age Products is a proud partner of the New Orleans Pelicans.
All right, welcome back. Your New Orleans Pelicans lead by 1, 58-57 elsewhere in the NBA. You got the Hawks leading the Magic 98-97. Cavs at the Nets winning 91-76 in the third. Late third, Celtics 63. Knicks 82 in that one. Pistons 50, Rockets 43 on the road. That's a bit of a surprise considering the way Houston looked in that opener at the half. The Heat 86, the Grizzlies 47, Rob. Does that make any sense to you whatsoever?
I'm not understanding.
They're down by like 39 points. 86-47. Did I do the math right?
You did the math right.
How are they down 39 points? That wasn't the team we saw on Wednesday.
It sure wasn't. I don't know what's going on.
What in the world are we? Anyway, the Wizards 39, Mavericks 36. 7 minutes to go in the second quarter. Still to come, the Timberwolves and the Lakers, Warriors and the Trailblazers, Jazz at the Kings, Suns at the Clippers, Bucks at the Raptors. Quick break, and we'll get you closer to second half action with the Pels lead the Spurs 58-57 on the Pelicans Radio Network.
Keesler Federal Credit Union helps Saints fans like you live your way. Whatever your dream may be, whether it's screaming from those perfect game day seats or hosting the ultimate watch party at home. Keesler Federal's got you covered. Sign up today for a free high-earning checking account and enjoy better rates, better returns, and better service. Keesler Federal, the official credit union of the New Orleans Saints.
Membership and credit eligibility required. Federally insured by NCUA.
Entergy Louisiana is strengthening our power grid. From Lake Charles to Baton Rouge, Metairie to Monroe. Our blueprint covers the state. Nearly 10,000 projects, over 11,000 miles of transmission line. We're reinforcing infrastructure to prepare for stronger storms, reduce outages, and respond quicker when you do need us. We're making stronger connections in every community because together, we power life.
At Ochsner, we know healing is a team sport. That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Ochsner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Our team of orthopedic and sports medicine specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one: you. Ochsner Andrews Institute. Long live you. For more information, visit ochsner.org/sportsmedicine.
I don't want to touch base or circle back anymore. I want to charter a boat and go fishing with my friends. I don't want to make a to-do list. I want to make a to-eat list. I don't care about a PowerPoint. Give me a juke joint. It's time to cut loose and lose track of time, billable and otherwise, altogether. Play Coastal and go have some fun for fun's sake.
For more information, visit coastalmississippi.com.
All right, welcome back. Your New Orleans Pelicans lead at 58-57. Zion Williamson with 12. Trey Murphy III with 13. Jordan Poole 14. Can the Pels get their first win of the season? Rob, my wife, and little one back home, they're listening on the app. You can absolutely always do that. Don't forget, we'll be back with you with Pelicans OT. In the meantime, second half action is next with John DeShazer and Ty Graffanini. You're listening to Pelicans basketball. They lead it by 1, 58-57 at the half on the Pelicans Radio Network.
Straight Shooter with Stephen A.
This is Stephen A. Smith, and I've got something to say. We're talking politics, power, and the real issues that shape our lives. I want to make sure I position myself to be one of those voices that America wants to hear on these matters. I'll be open to being educated, corrected when I'm wrong, but I anticipate those moments to be few and far between.
Straight Shooter with Stephen A. Wednesday, 6 p.m. East on POTUS Channel 124 and on the Sirius XM app.
Now through October 31st, SiriusXM is giving away a pair of tickets to every MLB postseason game through the World Series. Listen to MLB Network Radio for the clues to be the first caller to correctly name the postseason hero. You'll receive a pair of tickets to an MLB postseason game. MLB Network Radio has your chance to win on SiriusXM 89 in the SiriusXM app. No transportation will be included in connection with these prizes. For full contest information and official rules, visit SiriusXM.com/MLB Postseason Heroes 2025. No purchase necessary. Open only to current SiriusXM subscribers prior to September 19th. Just be a U.S. resident over the age of 18.
The new film, Springsteen, Deliver Me From Nowhere, tells the story of his 1982 album, Nebraska.
It was a representation of who I wanted to be.
Bruce Springsteen joins actor Jeremy Allen White in a SiriusXM town hall with questions from superfans.
If you can make this honest, people will connect with it.
On E Street Radio, SiriusXM Channel 20, and on the SiriusXM app. Search E Street Radio Specials.
Your home for the biggest stories in the league is SiriusXM NFL Radio.
This is Bruce Murray from the SiriusXM Blitz. The trade deadline is approaching. Will your team make a move to put themselves over the top? And Aaron Rodgers faces the team that drafted him for the first time as the Steelers face the Packers on Sunday Night Football.
Rodgers wants to go to Metcalf, has him in the end zone, touchdown,
Plus, we're taking your calls and breaking down the slate in Week 8.
Sirius XM NFL Radio Channel 88 and the Sirius XM app.
Hey, this is Brian Geltzeiler. Wake up early with me in 2007 NBA Coach of the Year Sam Mitchell every Saturday morning from 7 to 10 a.m. Eastern as we break down everything NBA on Channel 86.
John DeShazer with you as we get set for the third quarter. It is 58-57 New Orleans after outscoring the Spurs 31-27. And John, all I can say is just hold your breath here. First 5 minutes of this third quarter. And hopefully we can avoid the bugaboo that we saw in Memphis back on Wednesday night, because that really was the ball game, that 41-22 third.
And that's the lesson of this game. Jump out in this third quarter and come out with your hair on fire if you're the Pelicans, because that cost you the season opener. Now what you got to do, hopefully, is play a little bit more efficient in the paint. You ran out 40-24 in the paint, where you're 12-23 from the field. So the Pels have to do a little bit better job in the paint. They're one of the best scoring teams in the paint in the league.
All right, let's go down to Gus Cadgill, who's just outside the Pelicans locker room. Gus, what you got?
All right, Graffel, one of the things that you're going to be surprised to hear is coaches saying rebound and stop penetration in the paint. There you go. But my other surprise, did you see that Memphis is losing by 39 at home?
Don't tell me that.
Back to you.